Oh, I'm ABX Toycat, and today is the 13th of July, which is my birthday, some would say, and I think it'd be fun to hang out. I don't have a proper streaming setup here in the US yet, so it's going to be a very tricky stream, but I think it'd be fun to hang out, say hello, and say happy birthday to me. Honestly, you know, I have this reaction every year, because this is just the type of person I am, where I go, well, isn't it pretty arbitrary to say it's a birthday? I mean, sure, the Earth has spun around the sun, the right now. Also, didn't I? Okay, wait, create this world. Did I do something wrong there? No, create this world. Oh, I get to name the world. No, I don't get to name the world. Okay, this time I think it worked. But, yeah, hello, I'm ABX Toycat, and it's weird, because, like, what does that really mean? It's all just arbitrary human counting. But whenever I see people say, like, oh, I just hit an arbitrary milestone this week because we use a base 10 counting system, and it's like, yeah, actually, everything about humans are arbitrary. We're a very elastic species. We get to, like, kind of name and choose things for ourselves. And so in this case, we choose birthdays as a thing, and why would I be negative against that? Also, thank you very much. YouTube gave me a free super chat, so happy birthday. Thanks for getting me through the bad times and making the good amazing. You're welcome. I thank you for putting up with my questionable stream quality. My webcam slightly goes out the side of the box that way. And it was a lot of effort to get this to fit in here. I had to like shrink it down. But yeah, I intend to eventually have everything be fixed and correctly formatted. But for now, I am a... Wait, why am I a dinosaur? Did I not read the concept? Mega prehistoric parkour. Yeah, I didn't read the concept behind this enough, but it's parkour, but it's prehistoric. I think it'd be good. Honestly, I do want to try more marketplace maps. It's something I've been trying to do, and I figured, given that I'm in the middle of a big thing in my Let's Play that would be hard to get into, would it be fun to just do something like this instead? And the answer is yes. So this, you're hatched. You're a tiny dinosaur in a mega world. Your nest is perched precariously on this tall pillar. Oh, this is my nest, and now what am I going to do? I'm going to become a big dinosaur, of course. Do I hatchling? And then this isn't a hatch. Okay, they're all hatchlings, but we get to pick which way we go, and then that's going to be a whole map, apparently. I don't understand it, but I did just pay 79p, so I hope it goes well. So, I think after you fall a little bit, you just have to die to respawn. Does anyone else see another way out for this? I guess not. Also, finally, an honest video title. I'd like to believe I'm pretty honest in my video titles. I think it causes more issues than it's perhaps worth. Oh no, there's a way out. I could have... Oh no, this is just the way down to here. Okay, let's try that again, but let's be good at parkour this time. So thank you very much for the... Okay, so I need to set up my stuff in a way... I currently... Okay, if I shrink this down... No, okay, there's no way for me to read chat and super chats and see... Hey! Thank you so much. So yeah, as you can see, the goal, I figured I would shamelessly use this arbitrary birthday. Also, thank you, Emma Swift. Happy birthday. Y'all gotta understand that it is my birthday today, and so kindly I'd appreciate if, okay, so there we go. Yeah, I've only got one screen at the moment, and it's a nightmare fitting this all on there. Thank you, Michelle Owo. It's so good to see you. I felt like doing these like I don't want to have like a big period of time with no streams like we've had so far. So I'm going for a lot of effort to make sure that I can have like a portable streaming setup of some form. Okay, I'm gonna have to load Streamlabs on my phone. Honestly, I'm the worst prepared streamer in the world. I just kind of roll things, then I realize, oh, this doesn't work. But ultimately, isn't that what life's all about? So yeah, I wanna, right now I'm in my kitchen. It's very echoey in here. Honestly, do people like echoey kitchens? Is that people's preference that I'm just missing?
Birthday to Toy Cat.
Hey, thank you, Super Carter Studios. Happy birthday to you too, man. You know, that's not what people usually say in this situation, but it's what people should say in this situation. You know, why is it only my birthday? If birthdays are so good, I think you all deserve them. Okay, there we go. I can read it now. Okay, so I've got 3 windows open. I've got Streamlabs, I've got Minecraft, I've got chat, and then I've got my... I don't know. How do streamers do anything? There's just so much going on all the time.
It's your love language, toy cat. So here's some party face.
Money is my love language. That sounds like a joke of a thing to say. But hey, thank you. So thank you, Pat, by the way. So again, this title is me being honest. It's not me being like ironic and like, oh yeah, but if you wanted to. Like, let's be honest, there's something about birthdays that are special. And the thing I always loved about birthdays, more than anything else as a kid, is it's like when you finally get the money to be able to do some of the things that you really want to. One of the things about growing up with less is you start to appreciate that like spending is an occasion. It's not an everyday thing. If you want a new game, if you want a new games console, even heaven forbid, you better damn hope that's like also we hatched an egg. That's cute. Also that's checkpoints. Okay. And so I always mention money is my love language for that reason. It's because like people can say things all the time. Words are infinite. Even time, I value time. But time is something where people have too much of it, and they're just kind of like, well, here's some, maybe you'll make mine more interesting. Whereas money, you give it someone, and then it's gone, right? I'm like a charity, except the charity is me buying lobster rolls. Also, thank you, Jupiter Jamie. Thank you, Hexateron. Here's your money for a birthday. Go buy a packet of crisps at Sainsbury's or something. Man, you be a bad father, or the best father. You teach the value of self-sustenance very quickly, I'm sure. But yeah, I like this map. It's cutesy. I think these are like custom frog lights, if I had to guess. And I'm on board with that. This is the key use for frog lights, I think. The only use for frog lights, I would say. So I think that thank you very much, Cat Beanie. Thank you, Bunny Beast. Happy birthday. Here's one for the Lobster Roll Fund. Hey, thank you. I still haven't had a lobster roll in Vegas. That is my biggest sin. Admittedly, it's like in the middle of the desert, like 500 miles from the ocean. But that shouldn't stop me, right? That shouldn't be the thing that gets in my way.
I just had to stop watching one of your videos to watch this stream. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Sarah Langdon. I think, okay, this is the weirdest thing about a YouTube channel. Is like everyone pictures YouTube uploading as like, oh yeah, you upload a video once a day.
Happy birthday, Toy Cat.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. It's my birthday and I'm using it to guilt internet strangers into giving me money. Thank you for all the internet money.
Thanks for your contribution to my life smile.
Oh, to my life smile. I have made you smile. Oh, Kylie, thank you. Oh, I'm reading it now. It's thank you for the contribution to my life, comma, smiley face. It's not, you are the contribution to my life smile. But you know what? I'm glad I contributed to your life smile either way. I'm glad the videos make you laugh. That is really cool if you ask me. You know what else is cool? Happy birthday to Cat. Been watching you for years. I've never been involved in a forest fire. Is that like the rural version of a house fire? Do people have houses out in the countryside? I'm pretty sure they don't. They live in the forest, so they don't want a forest fire. It all makes sense now. Also, Doinkasaur. Twinkasaur? What a good username you have. I enjoy that a lot. Derek Summers, good to see you.
Birthday.
It's owner of...
Please use this money to buy a hands-free portable car phone. For your shorts. You're making me anxious.
Okay, so two things there. One, Derek Summers is the owner of only one of two pairs of Toy Cat leggings out in the real world. Two, also happy birthday, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Adines. You know, Adines, I think it's cool that you believe that birthdays are an occasion too. Because it's weird, because ultimately, like, it is dumb that, like, so just because you're exactly 1 year old today, a year older than I was before, like, you're going to be aging tomorrow, and so it's all pointless. But on the other hand, it's like, well, we have to make occasions for things sometimes, and having, like, these cosmic significance, the planet doesn't care, the Earth, the sun don't care they're older. But also, it's a cool thing to use as a thing. Also, happy birthday. Hope you have a fantastic day. Thankula Angela Van Kampenhout. Van Kampenhout. I can say it correctly. It's good to see you. That's a name I recognize from the Superflat series a lot. By the way, looking forward to getting back to that. That's one of the worlds I miss the most. Like, my Let's Play world, I'm like, okay, I'm strategizing a big project. But the Superflat world, I'm always like, we could go further, we could go bigger, we could go better. I've been putting together like a list of things I'd like to see improved about Superflat, and we're like working on making a way for that to happen. You know, like that's the excitement I still have for Super Flat, by the way. There's a recheckmate item here. That's fun. Also, Laura Shoesmith, happy birthday, young man. Also, happy birthday, man. Hope you get some bomb dome for real. Also, whole lot of red is the greatest all-time Playboy Carty number. What did I just read? You know, this is the weird thing about humans. Like, we all can speak the same language, but we sometimes have such different things that we're expressing with it that, like, I genuinely don't understand what that was. That whole message if that message was in French, at least I could nod and smile and go, "Je suis chat." But you know, I don't know if I speak enough of the language, but I appreciate it. Happy birthday to you too. I hope you're doing good. Congratulations on turning 69. Also F New Vegas stream in Old Vegas.
Happy birthday, Toy Cat. I
Oh.
hope it's a great one.
You know, mother of nerdlings, I have to say, I'm going to try my best to make it a good one. Also, can I just fall down? I think I can. Let's get the egg, and then we can respawn if we want to. So here's something I'm really excited for. I'm not a big, like, in-person event person, mostly because, like, they're super expensive. But I'm going to go see Penn and Teller on Friday. I'm gonna watch Magic in real life. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. It's I'm you know, maybe get a few complimentary drinks from a casino tonight and you know, watch some Magic on Friday. You know, the real magic is how they get you to spend your money and then they give you free drinks that are worth like 1/10 of the money you spend, and then they're like, oh, it's free. That's the magic. The magic of you know, convincing people that they're, you know, the convincing people something is free, right? Because there is no such thing as is there such thing as free in the world? You know, literally no cost, because it's always no cost to you, right? There is a cost to most. I guess smiling is free. So see, and there we go. From my perspective of money is a love language. You know, you can give me something worth $0, or you can give me something worth free, and you know what? That $3 goes in a big. You know, it all works out. What $3, by the way, can buy you like a frozen cocktail, or it can buy you 4 drinks from 7-Eleven, like a fountain drink. Also, I just can't do this. I cannot do it. I'm trying. Okay, we're gonna focus. There we go. That's much better. Okay. So it's tricky. We're just gonna. It's all about late jumping, but that's like one of the skills I'm worst at in Minecraft parkour. Late jumping, lots and lots of late jumping. Like, I much prefer parkour that's just like, you know, look at the next block, go jump to it. This is actually like technical, because it's so easy to just jump slightly too early or slightly too late.
Happy solar revolution to my second favorite Paris.
Thank you!
Person of the internet. Enjoy the pin. And
Wait, I'm only your second favorite? Whoa. Mark Jackson? I thought we had an exclusive relationship here. I'm like, what is... Thank you for the solar revolution praise, though. Also, time is relative on the planet. Glees486, if life was that... What did I just read? Glees486. If, okay, we're gonna... Also, I think streaming Fallout New Vegas in Old Vegas would be a really good idea, by the way. I would love to do a Fallout New Vegas stream. I would genuinely enjoy that a lot. We got Mark. So Dakota Brown says, if they looked at our planet, they'd see it from when you were just being born. Oh yeah, right. Because light takes so long to travel. So I think the nearest like habitable system, right? I think it's 1,000 light years away. The Alpha Centauri. It might be 100, but it's like, you know, it's a long time away. If you look at our planet from there, because light takes 100 light years, so light takes a year to travel a light year. You'd look at these planets, and you would see what was happening 100 years ago, because the light from then is only just reaching you now. Oh, there we go. I got it this time. I got it. This jump's too hard. I'm not gonna make it. Oh no, I did, but then I overshot because I was so sure I wouldn't. Okay, so if you just look a little bit downwards, I think we'll get it then. If we just look down and down and down, We can do it. We can. I know what I'm doing. Also, yeah. So this is Jurassic Mega Prehistoric Parkour, and it was the cheapest map that looked interesting to me. You know, that's high praise, I'm sure. It's by Gigabob, so I knew it would be like, it wouldn't be a scam. It would be worth my money in some way. And I don't quite. What is wrong with me? What? Chat, is this parkour hard? Like, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with it, but I really just am. Running continuously jumping causes you to jump further with each leap. I don't know if that's true, but let's keep believing. Okay, so just run, jump, run, jump, run, jump. We don't stop. We don't stop. Damn it! See, you have to jump so late that you risk not jumping at all. But if you jump early enough that you can see what you're doing, then you'll. Okay, so just. Okay, just jump. Ah, there we go. No! I think that's one you have to make after the long string, right? You have to somehow keep the chain of momentum going. This is horrifying. This is the worst part of parkour is when you have to try stopping. Definition of insanity. This is the thing about parkour is, okay, there we go. No! That is a tricky, like, okay. I feel like we jumped up in difficulty from like, okay, you can do this if you want to. Okay, so instead of jumping, we gotta wait till we hit the end of the blocks. That's all it is. It's just hit the end of the block, and then once you're there, you jump, and then now we stop. Okay, so now we're good. We're gonna have to sprint jump for most of these, but I'm finally past it. That was exhausting, but we did it. We overcame our demons. By the way, also, here is something I want to be thankful for. So, one of the weird quirks of how stream tipping works, if you tip via YouTube, it just goes to YouTube, and then they give it to my network, who gives it to me at the end of the month. But if you tip via Streamlabs, where YouTube doesn't take 30%, then a lot of people choose to tip via PayPal. And if you tip via PayPal, with dollars in particular, or if you tip in any money, it goes into a balance for that money. So I can choose to have some euros, some Hong Kong dollars lying around, etc. And I happen to have a bunch of US dollars lying around, just because I figure, like, well, I go there enough. Like, there's going to be some situation where this is useful. And as it so happened, by the way, we finally got there. Why'd you have a network? Oh, it's not a good idea. On YouTube, don't have a network. If you are an aspiring YouTuber and you think to yourself, I need a network because that's what YouTubers have, you don't. It's a terrible, terrible idea. Oh, no. It's a terrible, terrible idea for 99% of deals they're going to offer. Every year I almost leave my network, but then is this too much of the business dealings behind the scenes? So I make sure I get a favorable deal. Make sure when you're doing basically anything that involves someone wanting to take some of your money, that you don't treat it as like an emotional relationship. You think to yourself like, okay, are they trying to take a percentage of my money ad infinitum for some, like, what are they giving me in return? You gotta think about value in, value out, right? The only time you shouldn't think about that is if you're perhaps gifting money to someone. There are some religions where you have to give 10% of your money, or with taxes. If you try to think about how, okay, so I give 40 to 45 to 50% of my income, and you don't think about what you get in exchange for those. You're gonna go crazy thinking about it. But things where you have the choice, you should. Anyway, introducing the new Toycat Tithe. It's like the Toycat tax, but instead of voluntarily, tipping, having that lovely message, and feeling like you've done something good for an internet stranger, instead, it just comes right out of your paycheck, and in exchange, you'll get eternal peace. Also, oh gosh, we talk about taxes, alrighty. Also, can't stay for the stream. Oh no, that's okay. What matters is you are here now, right? Also, wait, I have to refresh my... Man, there's a lot I have to work out as far as streaming here. I do intend to have solutions for all of the things that you might be curious about. Can't stay for the stream, but wanted to wish you a happy birthday, fellow Ranchstafarian. Is it because I love ranch? By the way, ranch is an underrated sauce. Wait, actually, okay, chat. Let me show you something that might blow your mind. Let me show you this. This is the best sauce I've ever had. Heinz in America is really big on like combo sauces, so mayo chup and whatever else. Buffer Ranch is the world's best sauce. I can just drink this. I mean, it's that good. It's spicy. It's got that little kick to it, but then it's immediately cooled off by the ranch. Oh, that was so good. You know, I know what I'm snacking on after this stream is done. It's half buffalo, half ranch. All the flavor of buffalo, all that calming smoothness of ranch. Why settle for less when you could? Why settle for less? You know. Also, Toycat Type says Jeremiah. If it's a type, that means that you earned $20 last month, which means that you need to start investing in your income. See, that is actually one of the cool things about when someone does take a percentage of what you have. Ideally, they should be really interested in you earning more. That is the ideal, right? Oh yes! Oh, I almost had it. Also, YouTube has a button to insert ads. And it's got a big message over it saying now would be a good time to insert ads. So I'm gonna, tell me if you see an ad when I do this. Creators earn more money by inserting ads when more viewers are watching. Give it a try. Okay, thank you for the 0.3 cents or whatever you might be generating right now. I see it. I prefer Chipotle Ranch. Yeah, no, spicy mayo and ranchy buffalo. These are game changers. Because if I eat spicy food, I feel like it like messes with me in a weird way. I need that. Also, Premium Gang, where you at? I would love to. Okay, this is a very long shot idea for a live stream, but I still want to do this. By the way, chat. Tell me if there's a reasonable way I can do this without seeming like I'm turning down people's generosity. I want to do a whole stream that's called like, please don't give me your money. I just want to, like, I'm going to play an ad every 10 minutes or something, right? So it's like everyone is tipping 0.1 cents. And I want to like test the economics on that. Just for the sake of stats. Like I'll obviously share it with people at the end. Like if an average stream makes, $106 in tips and the average, ad plays this amount, then you need to play X number of ads. I want to test the science on that and share as much of it as I can. So, Kat, what's your opinion on Bulgarians? Ooh, Bulgari what's? Yeah, no, I like the two Bulgarians I've ever known. I found them to be friendly. I'd say down to earth people, but I'm really annoyed by that definition. Like, who is not down to earth? How many of you are living up in space? What's wrong with you? Also, yeah, tell me, how is the audio? Is it less echoey than before? Or does it sound like I'm in a big, kitchen? Also, why do people like echoey kitchens? The bedroom sounds nice. It's carpeted. Why is it to like convey space? Like, my kitchen is so big that I can be yelling over here and, I don't need to brag, but my kitchen's so big that you can hear yourself. The kitchen one. Less echoey, yet still kind of bad. I'm actually, okay, I'm so sick of my microphone. Half the time it gives out amazing quality, and half the time it makes me question, wait, is it? Okay, it's definitely on. Half the time it makes me question, like, are you even a microphone? Which when you spend a lot on something, when your job is partially in audio, it's no way. So what I have worked out is just a microphone that's only good sometimes, and I can't work out what makes it sometimes, is just as good as a microphone that's not good. It is, I don't like echoey kitchens, says JuhoS. I mean, if you don't like echoey kitchens, then you're in the wrong country, unless you're not in this country. And one of the weird things is you can get carpeted kitchens still. And I always find that to be the most surreal, like, who is this for kind of thing. I also, when he can't make the jump flow, I think this is this is another focus and get it done situation. No, okay, I'm jumping too early. My kitchen's so big I can hear myself. Don't think it has to do with kitchen size, it has to do with your eardrums working. I think you hear yourself not through your eardrums, but through you hear it through the bones in your, like, the reason everyone hates their voice in recordings is because you hear yourself through the your voice doesn't come from here, go out into the world and come back into your ears. It like goes through it. You know, I guess that's technically your eardrums. So you know, I'm just a stupid idiot, is what I am. Also, thank you very much for the tip. Carpeting kitchens is people who don't cook law. Yeah, I like cooking, but cooking is like a once a week activity. If you're gonna actually do it correctly, like throwing something in the microwave, you can do that every day, sure. You know, like putting a couple of ingredients together, cooking it in the oven, sure, you can do that every day. I think it's crazy that some people actually use their kitchen every single day. And it's like, oh yes, I'm gonna, oh my god. Okay, got this. When I moved my house, it was a carpeted bathroom, and it was oddly nice. Yeah, that's, honestly, honey, that sounds pretty cool. Like, being able to, you know, like the plush padding on your feet. And if you just, like, if you have good discipline, and you don't have children around, then that's pretty good. I remember, I never really appreciated how weird the carpeted bathroom was. I used to love, like, sliding in the bath, and it'd get a lot of water on the floor. And I remember by the time I moved out of the carpeted bathroom I had last, when I was like 12.
You can't make me watch an ad. I've had premium since Dread. Also, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate the content you create.
Thank you so much, Christopherless. It is that is one of the nicer things I've read. I am kind of, one of the things that still puts me into a bit of shock, feels like, you're just flattering me, is like, you like the things that I make. Because I've always said this, I make the videos that I would like to watch if I was on the other side. But sometimes I think to myself like, no, I'm too, you know, there's not people who actually like me out there. There are people who I've duped into watching my videos, you know, who have just, there we go, I got it that time. Thank God. If I fall now, my life is over. But yeah, I need some simple jumps after something so tricky. Ooh, I've got a corner jump to do now. I don't know if I can do corner jumps. Okay. I'm good. I got it. And we're finally another egg, I hope. It's a little bit of risk. It's a little bit of cornering, but it's going to be fine. Beats having a carpeted ceiling. What I don't understand, okay, so carpeted ceilings is obviously dumb. You don't need soft feet up there. Why don't we ever have tiled ceilings? Like, I don't understand. It would, because like water vapor gets up there. You know how you have to have an extractor fan when you have a kitchen? If you don't know, then you probably are doing something wrong. Also, I think we're finally done. Egg can, oh no, there's more. I wanted to do the other colored parts, but we're getting there. But no, Christopherless, I really appreciate it. And the fact that you had YouTube Premium means I got paid, even though you didn't click an ad. Also, I think we are done, actually. Well, chat, what do I do? What? Do I just jump? Yeah, let's just assume there's some red down there. Oh, it takes you right back to spawn. Oh, there's a jump pad. Let's go back to that. That's actually really cool. This is taking advantage of the new height to do something seriously awesome. I think I want to bounce another time, and then I'll get off. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go now. Okay, well, I can try that again. Oh, this is not the way. Okay, that's a pretty cool way to do parkour. You know, this one jump alone.
Thanks for checking out my MC round the other day, Toy Cat. You missed some 1.19 builds and other cool builds I worked on for years. My world is 4 years old, BTW. Can I bribe you to check my world again? Thoughtful face.
See, this is the weird thing. I would love to take bribes to look at people's worlds. But even when I'm like, hey, please give me your world, I'll come check it out, it's really hard to get people to send them to me. Like, getting the infrastructure together, but like, I will look at your world, just, you know, tell me why it's good, etc., etc. It's hard to get it done. Also, we completed hard. Oh, we did hard first, so that means once we complete the other ones, we'll have the mama. Okay, so that's, we can now go back and do easier ones, I'm assuming. Do we start from here? It sounds like we do. So I'm going to go medium next because I'd like to do easy last. Actually, I'd like to do easy. I'd like to finish with medium. I think doing some easy parkour is what I need in my life right now to help my self-esteem after what happened last time. Let's go and let's do that. Can you show map link, please? It is available in the marketplace. It's called Mega Prehistoric Parkour, and it was at the start of the video, which you can scroll back to. Also, Darren Hughes, thank you very much for the happy birthday. I missed it, which is really quite monstrous of me if you think about it. I mean, how could I? How could I? But no, yeah, thank you very much for the happy birthday. For the most generous, the kindest of gestures one could give, which is of course most of the lobster roll. Are you gonna be getting drunk like last year? Maybe it was the year before. Well, I mean, if you say it like that. Okay, so can I tell you something dumb that I did, chat? But I don't know. I feel like this is the sort of thing that you're meant to just accept one or the other. But I've never had something called margarita mix. I like margaritas. Never had margarita mix. So I went to a store and I bought myself some margarita. I think I was at Walmart and I saw margarita mix and I thought this is gonna be a delicious drink. The number of calories in this thing. I cannot understate how bad for you this is. It has, per 120 milliliters, it has 120 calories. Every milliliter of this has a calorie. It's 1.75 liters. This is a day's worth of calories you can drink, and this is before you add alcohol. But, hear me out here. I then went to a store. There's a big chain. They're called liquor stores out here because I know you can't just go to the supermarket, apparently. You actually can, but there's also liquor stores, even though... Whatever, but there's really cheap... They're big warehouses where you can buy bottles like this. This is also 1.75 liters, but it's pre-mixed. And this one... so the question is it better to buy pre-mixed? Or should you buy a... one that you have to add the mix to later? I actually don't know. And so I want to find out. I mean, we could find out in the stream if you really want to. The stream is not sponsored by Margarita Mix, obviously. I wish it was. You know what? I think I've said this before. I really, really, really think the thing I still want to do, the moment I can find a way to make this happen, like alcohol for people who don't drink alcohol. There are all sorts, like, alcohol is poison, right? It is literally... it's literally poisoning yourself and then enjoying the process. And we live in a society, however, where poisoning yourself is actually considered a good thing. It's considered a virtue or whatever else. And so, I don't think it's considered a virtue. But, oh my god. So I figured to myself, well, why don't we try and make the tastiest version for people who don't have the palate of... Also, chat, what am I missing here? What am I... Am I misunderstanding how parkour works? Have we got to go somewhere else? Or is this just is this like down and am I doing something wrong? We live in a society. Yeah, Christophilus is exactly that, right? Like, it is, we can criticize society all we like.
Okay, get yourself a lobster roll. Peace. My chickens enjoy watching you for some reason.
Toy Cat streams are officially enjoyed by chickens.
Toy Cat is old. Toy Cat is booze. Toy Cat is yes. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Toy Cat is booze. I really appreciate it, David Sullivan. My biggest regret is I can't be there to collect a birthday tip and putt. I have strong, fond, missing memories of my time from New York, and thank you for them. Happy birthday to you too. You're due a birthday any time now, right? You're going in reverse. How do we get back to the beginning then? Do you think I'm just going in reverse, chat? We'll find out. We'll work it out. If we're going in reverse, then eventually I should hit an endless point on this one. So Cat, please, I want to know if you want geese in Minecraft. I don't know what video it was I showed them in, but I definitely have shown off geese in Minecraft before. They are really a thing. Thank you for the birthday wishes, however inappropriate, lol. They're not inappropriate birthday wishes. They're exactly the correct amount of appropriate. It is, eventually you're going to have a birthday and you'll be like, wow, thank God I got my my birthday pre-approved, I'm not sure what the word would be. In the Xbox video, you were the geese. Oh, there's that, yeah, that one too. Okay, honestly, get points to Harrison right now. I literally was just like, while I was making that video, I was a little bit distracted and I was like, I think the only way to explain this section is if I'm a goose. I'd like to see what I looked like if I was on the body of a goose. And Harrison came through. He didn't say, that's ridiculous, Toy Cat, what am I going to do? He came through and he delivered some of the best editing I think you ever found. So, also I probably am going in reverse, by the way. I'm 50% sure that's what's happening here. But if it works, right? As long as there's no jumps this way around, we'll be good. What map is this? This is Sunday is great. I hate when I answer someone's question and then they ask it again, because I'm like, we'd both be in the same position if I didn't answer your question. Okay, so yeah, we are going the wrong way around, by the way. What can I do about that? Is there anything I can do about that? Fall in the water?
Happy birthday.
We go to the previous checkpoint. It takes.
Is breaking my ears, but you're worth it.
Thank you so much, Chris Buck. Wait 1 sec. Okay, I want to reread your message. It's so tiny on my screen. Laptops are not built for streaming. Who would have figured? Okay, so the message from the message from Chris Buck. The echoes are breaking my ears, but you're worth it. I think if I sit a little closer to the microphone, less of the echo should get through into your ears. So this is a bit more of a sensual Toy Cat stream. How's things going? You having a good day? Someone said you need to click the mama. Okay, we'll go back. We'll go click. That would make sense that you click her and she takes you home. That's probably that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, so I more echo, more breathy. Now it feels like Toy Cat 2012. Yeah, that's the it's one of the stress points for my. Also, happy birthday, Toy Cat. My birthday boy to another, one birthday boy to another. See, statistically speaking, there are enough people here that you'd expect me to share a birthday with at least one, but probably 2 or 3 of you. And so happy birthday to my July 13 fellas. You having a good birthday today? Yeah, you're not having a good birthday? Is it just like every other day? Go do something weird, You wanna... You got a big red bottle of high-calorie liquid? Throw some in a glass. It's gotta be good, right? Let's do it. It'll help my parkour skills. And if anyone's got any questions, it's okay. It's my birthday. It's what it's here for. Yeah, I kind of want to try the mixed one first. I want to mix my own, because then you can pick your own concentration level. Whereas if this isn't good. Hello, I'm back, internet. So I've got a cup. I've got a big red bottle. Now the only question is, can I combine these two in a functional way? The answer is probably not. Okay, let's go. I remember back in the day there was a big controversy. I think one of my Minecraft friends, I think he turned 20, and the people who developed the game he was playing at the time, they retweeted the stream, and there was controversy like, ooh, should Minecraft developers be condoning or endorsing or whatever, the poisonous partaking of the liquid? And the answer is clearly yes, there should be. Oh, I like that noise. Don't you love that noise? Wait, I'll put it next to the microphone. Don't you love that noise? Isn't that just... Wait. I need to... I'll put it back there. Oh, isn't that just something about that noise, right? Margarita mix bathtub stream. Okay, let's see if this is any good. If it's not, I'm not sure what I'll do with my life. But I haven't thought that far ahead yet. So I got this straw. I brought a straw into my home. Also PTSD. And I cut it with a knife just to test. And now I've got 2 half straws. What should I do with them? I've got 2 miniature straws. One of them's like the bend So I've got like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but a little bit too much. Okay, I need a better straw. I need to up my straw game. I guess I could just, no straw. No straw, it's fine. I sure do love the red juice that tastes like sugar. I'm going to balance this on my laptop. And then if it spills, stream over. Easy.
Has arrived.
Hey, it's good to see you, Hungry. How are you doing? You know what? As someone whose love language is money, you do a good job of conveying your love.
For a lobster roll, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. It is my birthday and I am older than I was yesterday. Happy birthday. Okay, I was thinking about something, right? If you're age 20, right? So you're not drinking age in America, but you are in the rest of the civilized world. So you're age 20 and 364 days, right? And then you have your birthday in the UK, or rather, let's say you're age 20 and 364 days in the US, but in the UK you're 21. So my birthday was at 4 p.m. yesterday because time zones. My birthday is going to end in 2 hours in the UK. Actually, okay, here's a question, right? Are you allowed to have that both ways? Is my birthday... Again, this is what makes you realize that birthdays are just arbitrary. But again, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a moment of just incredibly self-centeredness. Hope you can all live with that. I'm sorry if you can't. But the weird thing, right, is if I am 20 and 364 days, then can I go and say, oh no, I'm 21, where this license was issued? I would show you my license, but that's not a smart thing to do. It says like UK in the top left. There's a big British flag. Like, they could do a quick Google search and confirm that it's true that the UK is that many hours ahead. Or do you think that legally speaking, you're not 21, 22 until it's in the time zone that you're in? Also, deaths. I died 134 times. Okay, let's try and do an entire track with like less than 6 deaths. Let's say 6 deaths is my limit. I think I can do that. Especially on easy, right? Yeah, look at this. This isn't even parkour. This is just make a jump every now and then. I doubt you are legally. Shouldn't your birthday technically start on the day your mother went into labor and last 24 hours after your birth? See, that's another question I've always had. So you can't show us your license. I ran into a British person in Canada recently, and apparently they've changed in the last couple years. They don't have the EU flag on there anymore. Does anyone know why that is? Did the UK have anything, like, was there a reason that we stopped putting EU flags on things in the last couple years? If anyone could let me know, that'd be good. Ooh. I'm gonna level with you. Marguerite mix, not good.
Find Oscar? He has been watching your news for quite a bit, and so have I.
Cryoli, I have to say, thank you so much to Oscar for existing. You might think to yourself, Oscar, like, wow, I've got a name in the NATO alphabet. That makes my life good enough. But no, I do want to say happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday. Okay, this is, how does the song go? Is it happy birthday, or is it happy birthday to Andrew? Which way around is it? I want to know. You're in the US and we've never been in the EU, says Buster Sharp.
Have a good day, I gotta go.
That can't be true. Also, thank you, Hungary. I hope you have a good day too. I have a bad day whenever I'm hungry, but I hope that you can get past that trend. Also, they wanted to stop paying taxes to the EU so they could avoid house fires. Here's a crazy fact. Did you know that 9 out of 10 statistics are entirely made up on the spot? I'm not going to drink this. I've got a whole 2 bottles of this now. I like the noise of pouring it. Wait, new idea. I'm gonna fill it with ice. Okay, wait, I love this. I would take you with me, but I've got an Ethernet cable that can only stretch so far. I've got a fridge that can dispense ice. Wait, let me blow my own mind here. Oh, what's this? With like some crushed ice? Do you hear this, internet? It's crushing ice for me right now. It's not doing a very good job, but there we go. Okay, that was an awful job actually. But you get the point. It's a fridge that crushes ice. You ever want ice? Gonna go to the store? You're gonna go buy yourself? No ice needed to be bought. You know, if you think about it, the fridge pays for itself in free ice. Although you actually still pay for the ice and electricity or whatever else. My freezer contains an advanced technology known as an ice tray, says Hexataron. I hate ice trays. Okay, you know what? Okay, you've started this. This is all on you now. Okay, everyone prepare your next 15 minutes as I tell you why ice cube trays are a scam and you should feel bad about yourself for them. Okay, reason number one that ice cube trays are a scam. First of all, they're made out of weird materials. The best ones are the soft ones. No one ever have the soft one. They always have these like weird plastic hard ones. And like, yeah, okay, that's a thing. Reason number two, the ice cube trays are a scam. Hello, Andrew. As a lesbian, there are very few men who I respect. You're one of them. Congrats, happy birthday, says Brianna Y. Hey, thank you very much, Brianna. Also I died, I wasn't trying to. I think that, obviously, you're filled in a world of people who you don't like very much. And it's an honor to be someone that you know, because, you know, if we ignore the qualifier, right? Because, you know, gendered terms, if we just skip that over for the sake of now, right? I think finding people you like as a whole is already kind of hard. You know, like if you pick any adjective of people, like artists, or like art enjoyers, you know, like truck drivers, people who drink coffee. You know, there's very few, if any, of those categories you're going to like, because ultimately, finding human beings that you like, it sounds like it's easy, but, you know, maybe it's harder than you think. And I think that overall, the fact that you find someone of any category is a win. I think that's something we all need, is to realize that what if we're... Yes, Cube Tray rant lasted about 15 seconds. One of the things I think would be good for my trains of thought would be if tips was something we like collected up and then dove into later. On the other hand, though, isn't it fun to be distracted? What do you reckon, chat? Do you think tips are good because they're distractible, or do you think it'd be better to like build them up? I know it's quite dead now, but what was your response to Technoblade? I think he's been dead for a while, man. Hate to tell you, but I think the community's rallying around it is the coolest thing. It is an unquestionably tragic event, right? Like, ignore the Minecraft YouTuber bit, just for now. Just ignore that bit and say a person that age, you know, like only 8 months before even discovered they had a terminal illness, then dying from it. You know, like the amount of years lost. Also, hey, Toycat, happy birthday. Say I like ice cube trays. I will not say anything of the short... You know why not? Because ice cube trays, you have to put your own water in them, then you have to empty them, then every single time anyone else in your life wants ice, you have to hope they fill them up, and that they filled them up 2 hours ago. Otherwise, you just have cold water in an ice cube tray. Also, ice cube trays, because they're open, they taste funny. Is this just me? Whenever you put ice in an ice cube tray or water in an ice cube, no, like is it freezer burning? I really can't tell you, but I cannot stand the taste of water that has been frozen in an ice cube tray. I love ice. Look how much I have right here. Also, tangent tip. Hey, tangent tip. Thank you, Cat Beanie. You know, that's the thing about tangents, right? They're so fun to go on. Sometimes, you know, you're too hyper-focused on a single topic, and it's good to have someone just to remind you, they're like, okay, this is a silly topic, just you gotta be over it now. And so, overall, in conclusion, I would say, that ice cube trays, it's not what you want. But honestly, here's the thing. A bag of ice isn't that expensive compared to an ice cube tray. An ice cube tray is very, very, very affordable. But a bag of ice, when you really think about it, it'll last you so long, and it will taste better, and there's no refilling it. Because when you're buying an ice cube tray, you might think, I get unlimited ice for, £5, $6, whatever else. But the truth is, you're actually spending your labor, and you're also only getting up to 12 ice cubes at a time. Do you want 100 ice cubes? You better fill that thing up 8 times and empty them somewhere. Now you need an ice holder. That's terrible. That's terrible. So you go to the store, you buy some ice there, and then that is the winning strategy. Also, look, I did it. I've got another one out of the way. So let's oh gosh. Okay, let's go back to the hatchling and get him to take me back to spawn. We've got one more path to do, and then we're good. I'm excited. What's heavier, a ton of ice or a ton of ice? I can't do the Scottish accent properly. It's a limmy bit. A pound of, I think it's a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers. One of the best bits. I still can watch that back once a month and just laugh at it. I have a 100-ounce cup for 7-Eleven that I fill every other day at Quick Star 4 blocks from my house. It's the Nugget Ice. It's the Nugget Ice, and it's free. See, there you go. 100 ounces is 2.5. 100 ounces is 3 and a bit liters of ice. That's like 3 kilograms if you were to condense it perfectly. I'm sure you don't, but that's like amazing. And if you get it for free too, think about how much it costs to run your freezer to bring down room temperature water down to freezing level. Ignore the fact that you can only make 12 of them. Ignore the fact that you're spending your time, which your time has an intrinsic value, even if you don't value it that way. And you realize very quickly that, like, yeah, what the heck is going on here? Nothing too good. And so, math bad, by took out a calculator. My complaint about the freezer ice maker is the amount of space it takes up in the freezer. Okay, you know what? That is something I'll give you. However, Daniel A., have you considered that in this country, in the US of A, the size of a freezer is infinite? There's like a Narnia back there. Also, thoughts on urban design of America versus Europe. So one of the things that America went all in on that Europe was a bit more cautious towards was the automobile. The idea of personal transit. And the upside of this is it means the whole country is roaded up. You can drive. This sounds like a joke, but you could drive from Los Angeles to New York in probably only about 3 or 4 roads. It would take you days, but like you drive that road, and all of the infrastructure is there for it. If you want to drive within a city, you can go everywhere. Everywhere I've ever tried to go in Las Vegas, I drive there and I'm there in 25 minutes or less. This is like actually an accomplishment. For a certain, for the idea that you don't need to wait on people, you just go somewhere, and then the rest of it is handled by the state. Whereas the European model of being a bit more cautious, allowing personal vehicles, but seeing them as a luxury more than a necessity, means that in general, roads are safer. In general, there are options for people who can't or choose not to drive. And you get a bit for better balance in Europe for everyone besides car drivers. And ultimately that means that people who drive cars have a bit more of a choice in most of those places. Learning Vegas' grid system was weird after growing up in the more European Northeast US. Yeah, okay, let me I want to talk about this actually. So the way that you do directions in London is you're the nearest either tube station or like monument, like you're in Central, or you're out in East, or you're, there's like a few systems, but you describe areas. In the US, this is true for a lot of West Coast areas, but it's so true in Vegas. You describe things as intersections. So, there's a pet store I went to. I loved it. I'm hopefully going to go there again just to look at a parrot doing some dancing. But there's an intersection. I think it's Sahara and Rainbow, maybe, But the fact is that I can, like, it's very strange that you have to know where the roads intersect to have, like, a good layout of the city. You know, again, like, because it's gridded, that is the most effective way to divide things. There's like maybe 10 roads going east to west. There's 10 roads going north to south. And if you know each of those 10 roads, it works like grid coordinates. You know, imagine if saying, oh yeah, I'm in Elephant and Castle in London. You said, I'm in London, B12. You know, and I'm going to move to B6 soon. You know, it's much more efficient to use the grid for landmarks like that. But it also feels a little bit soulless. And again, it drives into the same thing of the country is so car heavy that even directions for non-car people are described via these roads. Even bus routes in America, because turning left is such a pain. Bus route. Also, I think we've done it. Can you teleport me to the end? No, I'm just gonna continue doing this all the way. Even bus routes. There are bus routes that go along the major avenues. They usually don't stray too far from that because, you know, it's almost like America built a ton of rail lines, but those rail lines are also, that almost sounds like a postcode. You know, I bet there is somewhere in the UK that has the B postcode. Is it Bournemouth maybe? But my favorite part of a ToyCat video is when he talks about Minecraft. Man, you must enjoy the whole 4 minutes of video you get for that, huh? Yeah, I have a Pogger's birthday ToyCat. What do you think about the Not Just Bikes YouTube channel? I think like every YouTube channel has a niche. It's got it's a really great channel. Lots of great videos. I enjoy watching new videos from it. But they've got the problem of like being way too deep in their own like thing sometimes, right? So I saw a video on like a city skyline video where they're like, yeah, I really like this game, but the makers just didn't appreciate that the only really good design is car-free living. And I think that's where I always struggle with people who advocate for only abolish the car, right? It's like, well, they're bad as a default method, but as a choice of method, it seems like it's good enough. Also, I beat all the difficulties. What do I get, Mr. Dinosaur? Oh, secret. Here we go. I've got a little secret to tell you. If you put yourself in creative mode and look through the creative inventory, you'll find secret items. Those are used to place blocks right in the air. Now you can build your own courses and invite your friends to play. Why not tweet your creation to Jigabot? I died 140 times. You know, 134 of those were on hard, so I think that's pretty impressive. Good job to ToyCat. I wish I realized it was easy, normal, hard, or I would have gone through it. ToyCat, how do I become yes, just like you? I wish I was yes. ToyCat is yes. Happy birthday. Oof, they were just saying they love ToyCat in Russian. As a car guy, no cars hurts my soul, says Kitsune. Yeah, that's the thing, right? You gotta acknowledge that some percentage of the population needs to drive a car. All you've got to say is that percent of the population needs to start, paying for that share. The amount of land we dedicate to roads is insane. Even in really, car-light countries, it's like 50-60% of public land is dedicated to a place that a car might like to go. And so I think that correspondingly, once you have a decent network for everything else, you should say this is an insane luxury. You gotta make sure that that's like paid for by the people doing that luxury. Because again, you can make an argument right now, while it's a necessity, of course it should be done by the government, because that helps people who otherwise couldn't get around. But I think having a system where it's like, yeah, this is a luxury, you pay for it, and then also as a result we get a better service. Because the more people who use roads, the more they get damaged and used up, etc. I think if you have a system where you just say to people, pay the fair costs for what your thing costs. If you can afford a $100,000 truck, you can afford to pay a few thousand a year to make sure the roads are paid for by you rather than by other people, right? But yeah, you could argue there's already taxes for that, and we should reform the system so they're actually all balanced for what they are. Or we could argue it should all be private roads or whatever. I don't even know. But Also, you should try Spellcraft. I really like it. I also just tax the rich more, lol. I mean, but rather than saying like, oh yeah, you're being taxed on the basis of what you are, taxed on the basis of what you are doing and how much that costs us, right? Like, rather than just saying punitively we don't like you, be saying, okay, this thing that you like costs this amount, why don't you pay for it? Is a much more fair thing to most people than saying we don't like you, please give us money. We don't like you, please give us money is a hard sell for most people, I think. Actually, chat, I really don't like you, please could you give me money? I'm just kidding. I only hate some of you. But actually, should we hop into creative now as a little dinosaur? I don't know how we're gonna do that. It doesn't. I don't think we. Wait, okay. I was wondering I thought I hit settings. Okay, so now we unlock template options, and we hop into creative, and now there are tools that will allow us. I don't know where they'll be. Oh wait, we're not in creative, right? Okay, so once you go to creative, you've got to switch yourself out. Oh gosh. Okay, so now there are tools that let me place blocks in midair. What do these blocks look like? Oh, here they are. Okay, so platform.name, platform.name, platform.name. So it lets you make different sized one. Okay, this is cute. Okay, oh, and look at this, by the way. This is a really cool tool, actually. It's pretty basic, but it's fun. Honestly, this is the real fun of the map. Make your own custom parkour. Guess who's making some real bad parkour maps now? It's illegal to be able to go into creative mode on Marketplace Worlds. It is. I mean, how dare you be looking around at these builds that you paid for? I've enjoyed today's stream. Thank you for making my birthday a little bit extra special, Internet. I think it's always fun to chill, to talk, and to say some things about Minecraft if you're curious about. Also, the checkpoint put me into survival again. Okay, so we're gonna use this, and we're gonna make our own platform around. Okay, this is actually quite cool. I really do. I miss streaming whenever I'm not doing it for too long, and so even though this is super rough in terms of audio quality, etc. Thank you for coming along. Thank you to those who became a member. We are at 737, is that? And a lot of the gifted memberships expire soon, which means we're going to drop some amount. That's an expected thing. I'm still looking forward to seeing. It still looks like we broke a record, and I'm looking forward to seeing. Maybe we gain another one or two before they start expiring. Thank you very much for my Solar Revolution happy birthdays. That's one way to say it, I guess. And if you want to see more things, then this is YouTube. It's a platform filled with them. Hey, thank you, Corco8, for the last happy birthday of the stream. I uploaded Seed Sunday earlier today. Still working on the title thumbnail, so it'll change a few times. That's what modern day YouTube is, by the way. It's upload a video, then spend like three weeks working out the title and thumbnail, which has the best performance. I'm gonna go enjoy myself for the rest of the day. I hope that you enjoy yourself for the rest of your, I don't know, gay. Goodbye. This was a fun map. I actually enjoyed it. If you have 160 mine coins spare, then I don't know. Then that's concerning by itself. But use them. You know what you should do with your spare mine coins is you should buy yourself. I don't know, a cat. I'm gonna go to a pet shelter. I'll show you what they look like, and then you can buy one for yourself. Speaking of things you can buy for yourself, the ibxtoycat.store. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone who has showed up. It has made my day better than it would otherwise be. And I'll see you all next one. Also, it's gonna be better audio soon. I got a lot of stuff. I think it's coming today, actually. That's gonna hopefully improve that. I'll see if it's arrived already, actually. I'll see if I got an email about that. Oh, Google says happy birthday to me. Oh, that's cute. Also, thank you, Lisa Powers. Thank you to... there's one more tip of the stream. Mazar. because I'll see you later. Goodbye.